Oh my god. That was unbelievable.
Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name's Claire. I'm currently traveling around Indonesia, and this week's video is going to be all about my time to the island of Nusa Penida. Nusa Penida is a really small island right next to Bali, and one of the main attractions to do here is go diving with manta rays. If you've been following along with me the last few weeks, you'll know I've been on a mission to check off a few things from my bucket list. So far, I've checked off thresher sharks, whale sharks, and the last one to go is manta ray. So make sure you stick around to the end of this video because the underwater footage that I got on this trip is unreal, and you're not going to want to miss it. Now I'm traveling with my friend Jordi, and our first day there we decided to go exploring some of the famous cliffs in Nusa Penida. We went to go explore Broken Bridge and Angel's Billabong. It was amazing because the moment we got there we looked off the cliff and into the water, and what did we see was 2 manta rays. We hurried up and got the drone out, and we were able to get a video of one of them. The next day on the island, we decided to go to one of the most iconic beaches on the island called Diamond Beach. I failed to look up how we actually get to this beach, and how we get to it is basically scaling down the side of this cliff. And then there's the beautiful beach at the bottom.
What's happening, Claire?
I can do it, I'm just scared.
This beach was beautiful. The sand was perfect. Unfortunately, we couldn't really swim at this beach because there was such a strong undertow because these waves were massive. Even just sitting on the sand, you would just get demolished by the waves. That did not stop me though because I am still a child at heart, and anytime I see big waves, I must go to them. So I was just sitting on the sand, letting the waves crash into me, and I was having the best time. The next day we wanted to hit up a different beach, and this one is a really famous one in Indonesia. You've probably seen pictures. At the bottom of that cliff is another really beautiful beach called Kelingking Beach. So we headed there. That morning I did look up and see if there was another treacherous hike down to the beach, and of course there was. I think this day ended up being our favorite day because we were able to go and play in the waves at this beach, and Jordi and I spent hours just like kids playing in the waves. It was a funny story because after we decided to leave the beach and climb all the way back up the cliffside, as soon as we make it to the top, Jordi's like, "Where are our sunglasses?" And immediately I remembered that when we were packing up all of our bags to leave, they were on a piece of wood right off to the side. Now I'm pretty sure both of our sunglasses were extremely cheap, but that did not matter to Jordi. It was the principle of leaving our things behind. And so he decided to go all the way back down, grab the sunglasses, and come all the way back up. In the meantime, I had the very important job of staying at the top and looking after our backpacks, which actually proved to be a little bit more difficult than I thought because there was a lot of monkeys around and basically had to fight this little guy to keep my backpack. Shortly after, Jordi made it back up, acting like it was nothing, like he didn't just scale the side of this cliff 2 times in a row. 2 times, not only 1, but 2. Here's your prize. Oh. Now also I want to talk about the place that we stayed because it was so cute. We stayed up in the hills a bit. It was so lush, so green. And now, the moment that you guys have all been waiting for. We booked 2 dives in Nusa Penida. The first dive we were going to do in a place called Crystal Bay, and it's known for its crystal clear waters, hence Crystal Bay. And the coral that we saw here was just amazing. It was unlike any place I've ever seen before. The hard corals, the soft corals, it was just so colorful, and there was tons of fish everywhere. It was just like we were swimming in an aquarium. But before I get into that, if you guys are enjoying this video, please like and subscribe to my channel. Morning, guys. It is currently 5 a.m. here. There's no need for me to wake up at this time today. I just couldn't sleep because today is Manta Day and I am so excited. This always happens the night before I have something really big happening. I'm like a kid and just can't sleep because I'm so excited. I think I woke up every hour last night just like hoping it was time to wake up, and I still have about 2 more hours until I have to be at the dive shop. Luckily, this dive shop also offers GoPro rentals, and so we are going to rent a GoPro so that we can still film the whole thing. So I will take you guys along with me and let's go find some mantas. Hopefully it's a manta day. After our dive in Crystal Bay, then that's when we were going to head over to the Manta Point to go see if we could find some mantas. That video, I think, is my favorite video I have ever created. Out of all the things on my bucket list that I've been checking off, this experience with the manta rays was unreal. It makes me emotional every time I watch that video. It's like all the emotions start coming back of how peaceful it was. And I was really shocked that out of all 3 of the bucket list things that I wanted to see on this trip, that the mantas was actually my favorite experience, because I am just a shark lover to my very core. However, with the sharks, it's like they come up and they see you and then they kind of turn and go away. Whereas the mantas almost like wanted to play with you and were curious of what you were. Our guide was saying that a lot of times if you wave to them, they kind of start to mimic you, like they're waving back to you. I don't know if that's true or not, but I like to believe that it's true. And I just felt such a connection with these animals. It was an unbelievable experience, and one that I am so grateful for. So anyway, that ended up being all that we did on Nusa Penida. We then took the long journey back to the main island of Bali and had 2 more days there before Jordi had to leave. So we made the best of it. While we were on Nusa Penida, we went to a frozen yogurt shop and they had all kinds of candy as the toppings. So of course, with the massive sweet tooth that I have, I loaded up on all my favorite candies that I haven't been able to find anywhere else in a long time. There are 2 types of people. And Jordi, being the very fit and healthy person that he is, got a very boring frozen yogurt in my opinion. Now, I found out while we were eating our frozen yogurt that Jordi has never tried a Skittle before. So I so happen to have several Skittles in my frozen yogurt bowl, so I give him one. He tries it and his eyes just like, bing! And he said that it was like the best candy that he's ever tasted. So then of course when we got back to the main island of Bali, where there's like a big city, there's candy shops everywhere with all kinds of candy, we go there and me and Jordi stock up on Skittles. Are you excited?
No, but you, yes.
I'm excited! I'm excited! Jordi, how do you say this name?
Skilkins? Skilkins? Stilkins? I don't know.
Close. Skittles.
Stilkins.
And then finally we reached the dreaded day where Jordi had to leave back to Spain. Bye. Miss you. Oh, it's okay. Jordi and I were like the best travel partners. Oh, crap. Jordi and I were like the best travel partners. We really complemented each other very well because I am usually such a planner and he is very go with the flow. And so us together was just a very good balance. So that is it for this week's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the manta ray video as much as I do. And if you enjoyed, please like this video and subscribe to my channel because I've got new travel videos coming out every single week. So that's it for now. Thank you guys again. I will see you next week.